Maybe just a little bit. Good morning, Sharon. Getting back into this thing. The groove is all here, and the game is here too. The groove and the game. We it's been a minute, man. Yes. What? Maybe a little chaotic this morning, but we're gonna handle this thing like we're supposed to. Welcome to another episode of Love Brew. Everybody's they like, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Quad. Lily's here too.
Yeah, Lily, I just made her some hot chocolate because she also feels like she needs.
You got all the everything that I looked up. I don't even know where my phone is.
So we're a bit behind this morning because
Somebody don't want to. Somebody woke up a little extra early today.
I wasn't even talking about them. I was talking about me leaving to go to the store. I had a sinus infection that has now turned into laryngitis, and I
No, you can't have none of that.
had to go get some more medicine because I was out as of as of last night.
Good
morning, Danny.
Danielle.
Danielle made me chuckle this morning
What happened?
because she was standing on business, telling people don't be inviting her to their friends' little businesses and they don't like hers.
Yeah, that's sour. Like, why would you do that? The simplest thing I think for anybody to do is to like their friend's business, even if you can't use it, right? Because I have a couple friends back home have a business, and I'm like the simplest thing I could do is talk to you about it, share it when you have something.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was me.
Share it when you see that they shared something. Suggest it to people. Like it takes no effort to support certain things. So, speaking of small businesses, man, this past weekend was what is it called? Small Business Saturday. We had Black Friday on Friday, small business on Saturday, small business Saturday,
Cyber Monday,
and then Cyber Monday. I don't think the marketing and sales people understand the whole thing. Like it is definitely has died basically because Black Friday has been all month, and
yeah, you can't Black Friday deal me from November 1st through November 30th and then still think that I'm gonna go out and actually buy something on November 24th.
yeah, yeah, dude is a trip, man.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
But if y'all are in the Memphis area, support my friend Dazzle by Danny. She does some great work
yeah,
with parties and things of that nature.
man. This little rubber band in his head is really holding on strong. It was broken yesterday, wasn't it?
No,
it wasn't.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm trying.
Yeah, if she didn't come down, y'all was just gonna get me and my rambles
and the kids.
Yeah, me and the kids, because I was like, man, I really hope she comes.
He was trying to record last weekend, and I'm over here hacking up a lung. I was like, nah.
Like one of the most difficult things is to like sit here and talk to yourself, not knowing if anybody's gonna respond to you on the live or anything like that. And it's like, I don't know, man.
He just walked over here with Lily's
shoes,
plastic
like,
shoes.
Go somewhere, man. Here, take these shoes.
I'm just gonna sit them on the floor.
Like, I don't want him banging over here because it bothers the sound. Obviously. But yeah, it's difficult.
Good morning, cousin Deshauna.
Good morning, cousin Deshauna. Swear up and down, that's my cousin.
It probably is.
Yeah, somewhere down the line, our families had to.
Especially if she got some ties to the state of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because y'all was all over the place.
Mm-mm. We was in a couple places. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, it's difficult talking on. Yeah, the weather is crazy. This fog is on the way.
Yeah, I just went to Walgreens, and when I pulled up to the intersection where Walgreens is, you couldn't even see Walgreens because of how foggy it is. Like if you don't know where you're going, you probably don't need to be out right now. What are you laughing at? Yeah, it's just this weather is very interesting in the fall, and I knew I had seasonal allergies, but um it seems like more and more in the fall they get to me. Like I expect the spring allergies because the pollen.
Yeah.
You can see the pollen
Hmm.
forming, and you're like, all right, this gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
But in the fall, I don't know what triggers my fall allergies to prepare myself for it and be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking my allergy medicine more,
Yeah.
more often. But yeah, I just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of random things that have happened, y'all might not be able to see her too good, but Lily got an
Meet
elf.
Jingle.
Her name is Jingle. Jingle hasn't gotten into anything today. I'm kind of interested to see what she's gonna do this afternoon. Keep you guys posted.
Hmm. Um, that was funny in itself.
I am cutest. I recorded her on Friday morning when she got to meet and name Jingle, and needless to say, she's been reading the book to Quad. And now she said his is I have an elf. Her name is Jingle. Don't touch her, Quad.
That's what she tells.
That's no, that's her reading the book.
Oh,
Like she flips the pages
yeah,
after each statement, but
yeah.
that's her reading the book.
Quad probably be like, hold my beer. um, since we started out talking about Ti earlier and standing on business,
Oh, I was gonna say who said that?
yeah, yeah.
But okay.
This past Sunday, I think the Falcons played the Saints. They did a big uh hip hop celebration for the 50th year,
Hmm.
and viral moment happened. Ti
The
brought
viral moment should have been Ti bringing
the
the
Falcons out,
Falcons out.
and Ludacris hanging, saying, doing his own move, hanging from it, like flying in.
Hmm.
That should have been the highlight of
That
the
was versus the Saints, right?
yeah. But actually, what happened was King and I got the article somewhere
I
up
know.
there. King and Ti and his mom and Tiny got into a discussion about him being silver spoon fed.
Hmm.
Is that what they call it? Silver spoon.
Yeah.
Growing up with a silver spoon. And I think King's argument is twofold, right?
Hmm.
I think the argument of I want to be a man without the help of my, like, without leaning on my dad, right?
Hmm.
Because we all know who Ti is, one of the greatest hip hop artists of my generation, right?
Hmm.
In my opinion, he's my top five. In my top five,
Not just the city, the world, Craig.
yeah, of the world.
That's what I thought you was about to say.
Nah, but so Ti, says, like, basically he was like, "Man, you're embarrassing us, man. Stop." And Tiny was like, you're spoon fed," but he was arguing that fact that I was spoon fed, I would stand on my business and stuff like that. But we all know the shenanigans behind King. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to eat?
Oh, oh, okay. I got you. Mommy's gonna make it. But yeah, so he was like, I'm standing on business and stuff like this. Well, my thing is, your parents work hard so you don't have to struggle. Like somebody asked a dumb question, like, have you ever woke up with a roach in your ear or on your face? I was like, no, I haven't. And I wasn't spoon fed. I mean, silver spoon fed at all. Mommy's making it, man. Mommy's making it. I wouldn't none of those things. So it's like to like ask that question, it's like, why y'all do that? Like the answer is no to should be no to everybody, but sometimes roaches happen. Some people have roaches. Now what they doing to get rid of them, I don't know, but some people have roaches, you know. So he was like, nah, I never had that. But it's like, yeah, but that's like that. I don't know where he grew up at, right? But from the outside looking in, his folks wasn't struggling. They didn't grow up the same way that his folks grew up. And I think that's the ultimate goal when it comes to parenting, is that your kids grow up better than what you had, right? Wouldn't you say? So if that's the ultimate goal, or one of the goals when it comes to parenting and rearing your children, why would it be a bad thing that they had it? You know, I understand like trying to get it on your own and stand on your own 2 feet, and as a man, and not depend so much on your parents. But at some point, you have to realize, like, I have privilege that isn't um, warranted to everybody, because of the fight that my parents went through. Yeah, I see it, buddy. I see it. But in the end, it's like, bro, like all the things that I see your shirt too, son. I see it. But in the end, it's not like all the hoopla that he's been. I'm using these old words: hoopla, shenanigans. That's what it is. But it's like, man, everything that he's been going through, like the Waffle House person, trying to fight Boosie, uh, son. I think he was trying to fight him at one point, just trying to fight people and stuff. I'm like, bro, like you don't have to. And it's like you see that person that's trying to be really really cool with, but ultimately he don't really know himself. That's what I look at when I see King. It's like, you see this guy, he's looking at the culture and he's trying to emulate it as best as possible. He's trying to still get his way with certain things, and it's like, bro, like your older two brothers are way more cooler, especially Damani. Messiah, he's actually producing songs and stuff. So ultimately, King got put in a headlock by his daddy, and they it seemed like they were gonna feud, but I mean, like it's been like something should have been said
Mhm.
or done.
I get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
feeling
like
that King wants to be his father, criminal activity and all. Probably because
the glorification of that lifestyle.
he's seen what that lifestyle has done for his dad. And I mean, you turned out all right.
But no, 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 it's not.
I told you it was hot.
You gotta blow it, man. He's like, excuse me, Dad. I gotta go talk to my mom about this.
I don't want it. You
He's
wasting oatmeal.
spilling. No, like I'm with you, Deshauna, because it's like if he seen this, he didn't. First off, he didn't see this lifestyle. He was born with
Famous Ti.
with famous Ti. He's only heard the stories, right?
Messiah is the one that started.
Yeah, Messiah was the one that he was talking about on trap, not trap music, but I'm serious.
Mhm.
And if you haven't heard I'm serious, go back and listen to it. But the issue is, it's like that lifestyle. He truly don't know anybody from that
That's
lifestyle,
disgusting.
right? except Ti's old friends and stuff like that, who probably aren't doing that same thing. So it's like, man, to glorify that, we like the music, the hip hop has glorified drug dealing and that stuff like that. But it's like, bro, like y'all got money.
No, Ti has
Know what I'm
money.
saying? Like they grew up privileged, right? They grew up, they had access to, they have access. Put it to you like that. Yes, ma'am. I see your shirt. Go sit down and watch your. I think you're watching Elmo. Go watch Elmo. Watch that. Yes. Um, but they grew up with access that more majority of the people that's their say that their age doesn't have access to. You got two famous parents. So to have that type of access, man, means that you see different things and you are exposed to different things, right?
Mhm.
So it's like what are we doing here? That's the embarrassing part, I would think. And I wouldn't like my child wouldn't come with me. I would love my child and at a distance. Man, Lord, this child gonna fell out the chair. Get up, man. Get up. Get up. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I'm not even sure how he just fell.
I
It
don't
was
either.
very dramatic. It was
He
a
fell.
roll.
He fell slow.
It was a roll, and he almost took the table down with him.
Now the table is low to the ground. Like he can literally stand up and sit down on the table. So I don't know. This dude here. He finna get up.
But
Um, but yeah. So I think King and Ti just need to get it together. Um, what's next on that list of things I had? Derek Chauvin got
I don't even know where your list is.
it's not a list. It's just articles.
Oh shoot!
Please don't tell me you exited out.
No, I just.
Derek Chauvin, the
Mhm.
guy who killed George Floyd
Mhm.
or unalive. That's what you got to say.
I don't know
Lord Jesus.
the rules.
So Quad has just we fixed him a bowl of oatmeal, and I guess he didn't like the bowl that Artika put the oatmeal in. He just flipped the bowl over and put it in one of the toy bowls
And one of the bowls out of Lily's kitchen.
out of their toy kitchen. The issue I have is I have no clue where this bowl came from, what it's been on, if it's clean.
He eating out of it too.
He's definitely eating out of it. So life of being a parent to a 1 year old who likes food.
Go eat it. I don't
No,
want
she
any.
don't want any. But yeah, Derek Chauvin, who unalived George Floyd. I feel like that's so stupid. But he was put in jail. He was stabbed 22 times, I believe. And the person that stabbed him got charged with attempted murder.
I wonder what crime they had already committed that had them in federal prison.
He probably was already in there for a while. I don't really have much to say about Chauvin, man, because I just I think just like the justice system worked in that instance, right?
Hmm.
I personally don't believe anybody should be.
Oh, the guy that stabbed him is serving a 30-year sentence for crimes committed while a member of the Mexican mafia gang. He told investigators he thought about attacking Chauvin for about a month because the former officer convicted of murdering George Floyd is a high profile inmate. And then he later denied wanting to kill him.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's a lot behind it. I just think,
I'm in here, you in here.
yeah, I don't like you. It's a sense of just not liking a person, for whatever reason. But anyway, Yeah, that's all I had for that. What else? Man, it's crazy because I think about like Christmas season. Like I like the season of Christmas.
Hmm.
But Thanksgiving is my happiest holiday.
Why?
Food.
We have the same food on Christmas.
And no, it's not the same. It's different. Christmas is more about celebrating other things. Food comes along with it. But Thanksgiving is about the food and this fellowship with family and stuff like that. What did I say?
She said, I saw an article about his stabbing and wasn't even phased. I don't wish bad on folks, but certain people I just don't care.
That's the feeling, but I feel like it happened. You gotta say it, and we can move past it.
I mean, not Lily. Tommy always feels like we got to talk about the things because they made the news. And I be
No, no,
like,
no, no, no. Like
I don't care.
that was a like it's almost as if we're following up with what we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's like let me follow up with you. Let me know let you know what happened here.
Hmm.
Nothing has to be like talked about extensively, but it's like you see it, acknowledge that you saw it, and then you move past it. And that's what that was for me. Was just a hey, this happened. That's pretty much all I got to say. Because I have the same feeling. I don't care either which way because once he was convicted and sent to punishment, I was done with it.
Yeah.
Kind of like when Married at First Sight season last season goes off. Pretty much done with it.
Yeah.
Uh,
You used to say I was rude for
I did, but
stuff like
I
that.
started to understand why because like I don't have to say it. I just don't look at the stuff no more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you used to say I was rude because I would say it about like exes and people that I'm not friends
But
with anymore. Because I would tell him like in my mind this person died,
you gotta pick your feet up, buddy.
and he would be like, "They're so mean to say," and I'm like, I don't think that they actually died, but like in my mind, they go to a place where like deceased people go,
Yeah,
and usually, unless the person was really really close to you, they only come up when there's like a scent that makes you think of them, or you're somewhere that you were with them.
yeah.
But if I don't like you anymore and we're not together anymore, I also don't feel like I need to have fun memories of you. So
So you think the good times you can't remember the good times?
I just said I don't feel like I have any fun memories of you
Well, I'm just
anymore
saying. All
if
right,
I don't
so
fool with you no more.
but for me, it's different. Prime example. I got one major example, and it kills me every time I hear the song. Huge fan of T Pain, right?
Hmm.
T Pain came in during the time dead to me. T
See,
Pain
Danny
came
gets
in.
it dead to me.
He came in my life during the time where I started to find out I really enjoy music, like
Hmm.
and the different types of music and stuff like that. So when T Pain came out, it was me,
Hmm.
right? I think his I'm Sprung.
Hmm.
I can't listen to that song
Why not?
because that was a song me and my ex listened to. Like that was our
Y'all
song.
was lying to each other about being sprung.
No, that was just our song. We both enjoyed this song and everything like that. And it's like, man, this is one of my favorite songs from T Pain, and I have to skip it,
Hmm.
because I don't want to think about that. But that's what the memory comes on. Oh, that was our song. That was our jam.
Hmm.
You know. Um, but it's like now, just now getting to the point where I can just listen to
Yeah.
it and not think about it. But it's that type of thing, like something that you actually enjoy, but you did this thing with another person, you know,
Um.
and it wasn't bad. Like whatever y'all broke up for whatever reason, but that moment wasn't bad, and I think it's okay to think back on on them times.
No.
You're like, nah, that ain't me, player. No,
I might
player.
laugh about something that happened. Like, take my best friend for an example. He was around a lot when I was dating my ex boyfriend. And like every so often, we'll bring up something that happened and we'll get a good laugh off of it. But usually, the memory is not directly connected to my ex boyfriend that me and my friend are laughing about. We're just
What's in your mouth?
laughing about something that happened.
Say
Really? This boy just found a fry. Here, put it in
Oh
this.
my god.
And just walking around with it in his mouth.
Because he couldn't chew it. Man.
Danny said it depends on why we're no longer close. Some people you just grow apart and others you fall out with. Well, I'm speaking for the fallouters. What? She's not up yet. Go call her. Go call
Go do something. That's basically what that was.
her.
What's up?
Yeah, if it's someone that I've just like grown apart from, there's no like hard feelings. I don't think of you that way because there's nothing that has like happened that makes me feel like I should have ill feelings
Yeah,
towards you,
yeah.
right? There's just some people that you just don't talk to anymore. However, if there's someone that I just don't mess with no more,
I'm about to say the
you
most
ain't gonna
petty.
give me no chuckle, no happy feeling, no remember when you died.
Man, I'm gonna give you the most pettiest thing that I can ever say about an ex. I wish you well, regardless of how we did, and I wish you the best, but not better than me.
I wish you out of my life.
Nah, I mean, like it was terrible.
And that might be for the best.
If it was terrible, then yeah, like come on, man, we just part ways. We just gotta part ways. But I mean, like majority of my breakups was amicable.
Mhm.
Outside of one, which we had to have a come to Jesus meeting,
Oh
and
shit.
we cool now. So here you go, buddy.
Go take it to grandma.
Go show grandma, man. Go show grandma. Um,
Oatmeal keeps falling out of place.
man, oatmeal is like dude probably has oatmeal in his socks.
Mm.
Um, anyway, how we get there? Oh, the kids do not care. If they see a fry, they're gonna eat it. That is true.
And good morning, Renee.
And
Come
good
get your
morning, Renee.
nephew.
I thought Renee was telling me, "Hey, nephew." I was gonna say,
She said good morning to us.
I know.
And
I
then she
said,
said hey to
but
her
my
nephew.
initial C of it was, "Hey, nephew, you ain't my
Well,
aunt."
her whole nephew sitting
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. I saw it. Anyway, what's next? Oh, I know. I was talking about a Christmas movie, a new Christmas movie I wanted to see came out yesterday.
Well, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Um, and we had this discussion at work about Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
What's the greatest Christmas movie ever made?
The Preacher's Wife.
Preacher's Wife, The Grinch, for me, and The Christmas Story. I like that. Somebody was like, if they brought up a black, like, could they do a black version of The Christmas Story? And I was like, I think they did, but it wasn't like with Jamie Foxx, Maya Rudolph, but it was like a play version of it.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it came on Fox like once they
Oh,
did.
it was a live
Yeah, it
thing.
was a live thing, and you can see where they like jump out of character because something was funny or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I think yeah, the Grinch. The crazy part is the newest Grinch is the one I like the most, and the one I like the least is the one with Jim Carrey.
So the one that I just saw this week, that's the
That's the
newest one.
newest one.
That's the only Grinch I've ever
Are
seen.
you serious,
Yeah.
man? Man, you guys, my sister. The Grinch used to be the one that we had to see,
Mm-hmm.
or me. I don't know how she felt about it, but we watched the Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that's really the only Christmas story or Christmas movie I grew up watching consistently. Like we would watch Charlie Brown Christmas and stuff like that, but that was because it was on.
My mama will turn that on now,
Yep.
but it's I don't have to watch anything Christmas related on Christmas.
Yeah.
Like my thing is, I watch The Preacher's Wife every year while we're putting up the Christmas tree, or shortly
Yeah.
thereafter. Um, this year we started early trying to watch. Well, it's because Lily was home from school
Yeah.
for a week, but we tried to watch A Christmas Story or movie
Yeah.
every night. Like we made it through all three Merry Little
Yeah.
Christmases.
Yeah.
We watched this Christmas. We watched Almost Christmas. We about to get into Lifetime movies and
Man.
Hallmark movies soon. Um, just because like there's more black leads
Yeah. Yeah.
in movies for the Christmas season this year, and for lack of better words, gotta cash in on it.
Yeah. Um Flintstone Christmas, when they did the Christmas Carol, that's my favorite one.
I just realized I lost my coffee.
Uh good morning. Good morning. But nah, like at work, they was like it was trivia. We was doing a trivia for Christmas movies. And they was naming all these movies that like I've seen them, but it's like I don't know the line. You know, I can't remember a lyric to anything or a line to anything.
She's coming back.
uh Man, he threw me off with this little run, like the gif, the gif, whatever you call it. But now,
Go get your water off the table.
the 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 I couldn't remember it. Like one of them was Frosty. I was like, why would I watch Frosty? You probably ain't never heard of it. I bought Elf and never finished it. Elf was with Will. Is it Will? I can't
A
remember.
white man.
Yeah. Um,
Never had any desire to
A
watch.
Christmas Carol was on there.
Yeah, you got water here.
What else was on there? Um, the
Yeah.
Grinch was there, and it's crazy because I didn't get that. They used the Jim Carrey Grinch. I was like, man, y'all like where are the Lifetime movies? And those are the ones I like the most. The Lifetime, because they have a new flavor to it, right? And then
They all tell the same story though.
yeah, all of them are the same story,
Big
but
city girl comes back, finds small city boyfriend from high school, and the
or
magic of
somebody's a chef.
Christmas.
Somebody's a chef.
I mean, that's why he's still in a small city because he killing it in the
Yeah,
small
right,
city.
right, right.
And
He cooks the best in the small city.
something about the Christmas play brings them together because her auntie ran the play and her auntie died, and now he got to cook the food
But
for the play.
I'll tell you the truth. I think we got a new classic that's a must watch every year in Jingle Jangle.
I was gonna turn that on with the kids
I think
last weekend,
yeah,
but I made everybody go to sleep.
yeah. I think Jingle
It was
Jangle.
after swim.
Yeah, right. I think Jingle Jangle is a good one. If you haven't seen it, go see it because it's really good. Um, yeah, I just really love the Christmas season
Hmm.
and seeing the faces of the kids and how they light up and being able to surprise people.
Oh, they're all the same. However, I'm still going to watch them.
Yeah,
Like, what's my birthday
Afrobeats for
twin's
Christmas.
name? DJ Tanner. I don't know her
Yeah,
real name.
yeah.
She was like the Hallmark
Oh,
girl.
the Hallmark. She's like Mariah Carey to Hallmark.
Right. And so I'm going up for her and everything that she puts out
Yeah,
on Hallmark. But they've started incorporating, I think it's Tamara on Hallmark.
yeah,
Maury twins.
yeah,
I think it's Hallmark that she's gotten like more Christmas movies in
yeah,
as of late. But I'm gonna watch everything that
yeah.
she puts
Right,
out.
right.
We watched, what was that movie last year with DeVal Ellis and Eva? It was like a holiday fumble or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, A Christmas Story.
never seen Polar Express. Tommy has to watch A Christmas Story on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
So
I watch it out of the way, like when everybody sleep and ain't nobody got up for Christmas yet. That's when I'm watching The Christmas Story because I nobody really likes it.
no,
Stop, man.
it's not that. Actually, I don't know. I never sit down long enough to pay attention to the movie. Like I know what happens in the movie, but It's not a movie that I sit down and watch.
Yeah.
What gets me with The Preacher's Wife is the songs.
Yeah.
That's why I sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Um, so we'll watch that Eddie Murphy movie. I don't know if it's gonna be this weekend because we got a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, Tommy turns on the 24-hour
Right.
hour
Yeah.
marathon on TBS, and by the time we get up and eat breakfast,
I'm done watching
but it's still on.
it. Right.
um, I never realized how funny Almost Christmas was until this year. Like I chuckled at it, of course, but like we watched it this
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Man, this movie is hilarious." You don't want to go get Grandma Cheryl? Yes. No. Oh, DJ Tanner.
Oh, that's her name is
Yeah.
Candace.
I don't know her full name, but she's my birthday twin. I should know her full name, huh?
Yeah.
Candace moved to another channel because they were showing too many non-traditional families on Hallmark. Tamara and Keisha Knight Pulliam have done a few. She has, I think that's how Keisha met Brad was on I know it was on the set of a movie, but I think it was a Hallmark movie. Brad is her husband.
Yeah.
Um, I'm probably gonna watch The Preacher's Wife at least 2 more times this Christmas season. Tommy took away the DVD players in the house, so he bought it for me on Voodoo.
You see how I be thinking about her?
I own like 3 copies of it on DVD. Let me not say you took away the DVD players. He took them off of the TVs. One of them is still like in the
Yeah.
den, like in
Oh, she
the
can plug it up if she
TV
want to.
stand. But he also has our like den rigged for like
Why this man got a
changing the input on
he
things,
got
and
a
I don't be
Lego?
wanting to get into all that.
He got a Lego in his bowl of oatmeal.
I'm letting him do him. I watch this Christmas every year. I probably watched this Christmas a few times. And I got the DVD the year after it came out. And one year I watched the director's cut.
Yeah.
And when you watch the director's cut, there's so much about this movie that you don't pay attention to. Like in the scene where they're sitting down to have Christmas dinner,
Yeah.
the passing of the plates, you have to look at everybody's plates on the table. Nobody has a balanced meal.
Yeah.
It's like people got macaroni and cheese and corn. That's it.
Yeah.
Because the directors cared more about the way the plates were passed
Yeah. And what
than
was on
making it look like they were getting what they wanted on the plates. And so that's one of those things that I
it?
watch and pay attention to
Yeah.
every time I watch the movie.
Man, but I look forward to the new Christmas movies that they come out with, just because I mean, like, it's a different take on Christmas. You know, I think about traditions and things that 20 years from now that we'll be doing that we started when we got together. Like the biggest one and the one that I love the most, that is, he is
It
hilarious.
is food on the car.
Yeah. The one that I love the most about our tradition is going to Memphis.
Mhm,
Like Christmas in Memphis is so beautiful to me because one, it's different from how I grew up,
mhm.
but then two, it's something that we started. That was one of the
What do you
first
mean,
things.
like the experience at my mom's house is different, or just getting up and going somewhere?
Me getting up and going to somebody's Christmas or
Oh, okay.
somebody's house
Mhm.
for Christmas is different because Christmas was always
At your
where I slept. That's
Mhm,
where Christmas was. But for me, going to your Christmas or going to Memphis for Christmas
mhm,
was a big thing because it's like I had only missed Christmas in Chattanooga once before that,
mhm.
you know, or twice, maybe once or
And we
twice.
used to get up and go. When my grandparents moved to Mississippi,
Yeah,
we would get up and go down there on Christmas Eve,
yeah.
and then cousins and stuff would come by
Hmm.
on Christmas Day. And because it was just like an hour drive, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like it was
Make
too
sure
out of the way.
make sure y'all listen to make sure y'all listen to Gucci Mane's Christmas album.
East Atlanta Santa.
East Atlanta Santa.
I want to
That's
see the color purple.
I don't.
Logistically, I don't know how that's going to work.
You're gonna have to call your cousin.
Well, I mean, I might.
Is it a play or Is it a
There's still music in it regardless.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Do you want this?
I do want to see it.
Good morning, high vibe.
I love me some Fantasia. And yeah. I don't know when I'll see it, how I'll see it. I've only been to the movies on a holiday once. And that was weirdly enough on Thanksgiving to see this Christmas the year it came out. Because
Yeah.
I stayed in Knoxville that year.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what I was saying because
Look.
he just started
Yeah,
doing.
he's distracted to me. I'm just like, don't let anything fall over here. What else happened
Yeah, I'm
this
going to
week, man?
see
I'll talk about Christmas stuff all day.
I'm going to see the Beyonce Renaissance movie.
By the way, what is that about?
It's remember how she did
I don't.
the Coachella
Yeah.
thing on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's the Renaissance version of that.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't go to the movies to see that, but
Well,
I'll
that's
watch
where
it.
you have to see it.
I mean, I would watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, but I'm
But
saying
I didn't like this album too like I like the other album.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not listened to this album outside of when I was getting ready to
Yeah.
go to the concert.
I'm glad
And
she's able to do stuff like that, man. That's impressive.
mhm.
Like to be able to say, "Hey, I'm gonna go on tour, and then I'm gonna put a movie out because I've made money off of this 3 ways."
It's wild that she could sell out
Stop,
this
man.
tour 3 days in Atlanta and probably could have sold out a fourth day.
Yeah, like that's. I think that's amazing at her. It shows the reach of her artistry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's such an amazing thing. Like you're able to do this because not every artist ain't nobody gonna go see I don't even know. Nobody will go see Ti like that.
T.I.'s doing like Jeezy did with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra
Yeah.
the
Oh
ending of
man,
this month.
I want to see that. Like I don't know. Like I want to see all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody will go see. Like you have to be a big artist to do that.
I would love for Juvenile to do a tour with a full symphony orchestra.
Yeah.
I think that would be great for him.
Oh, that'd be dope, man. Because I was just listening to his album 400 Degrees the other day.
Well, I was just thinking through the Tiny Desk,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
The Tiny Desk was tough.
full
That was
orchestra,
hard.
that would be amazing to see. Because you really do want to see, for lack of better words, hip hop grow up.
Hmm. Yeah. And we did. We lived through it. What's next, man?
I don't know. Look at you, Liz.
Um, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't know too much about that one. I'm trying to figure out what did I pay attention to this week. I like literally like I took off for like a week. When I went back to work,
Mm-hmm.
I had everything to do.
You probably went back to work and was like, "What's my password?"
Man, let me tell you about that.
You locked yourself out.
I did. I so did. I like first off, when I went back to work, like my computer, my work computer, like you shut it down, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you leave it up or leave it on the charger,
Mm-hmm.
I think no, if you take it off the charger before it shuts down, it's like a reboot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't paid that no attention. So when like my last day, took it off the charger, shut it down, closed the thing. It was still on. So when I got back to work, usually I plug it up, push the button immediately, and pops up, hey Tommy. Uh I do that, I do all that. Computer don't cut on. I push the button because I work out before I go to work. Push the button, fill my water jug back up, went to the bathroom. I'm thinking I'm finna come, sign in. Computer didn't cut on. I'm like, what's going on? Push the button again, still didn't cut on. It's like, okay, let's go. Push it again, it cuts on. I look at my battery, it's like it's basically dead. It's like this is enough juice to turn me on, but you better leave me on this charger.
for a long
Right,
periodical
right,
time.
all day. So I typed my username wrong.
Hmm.
That was the first mistake. Then I put in the wrong password. I was like, I know this the password. Completely forgot it, man.
We got well. Oh, I'm getting another new computer.
That's silly.
I'm up to like what, 4 now?
Yeah,
I'm hoarding work computers. Apparently, I need to send some of them back.
yeah,
But my job keeps sending us out new devices because we're changing over to a new VPN, and the newest VPN that we have, you have to sign in a different way, and there's 3 sets of passwords. And let me tell you, I put in the wrong password every time for every setup. I had to literally write myself out a cheat sheet that says you click the 2 windows here first and log in. Then you click here and you log into the computer.
yeah.
Then once it says hi Artika, then you go in here and log in because it's that much stuff to log into. Yes. He's stinky. Okay. Lily always says Squad is stinky,
Yeah.
even if he's not stinky. But
Quiet gonna
sometimes he is
Quiet gonna
stinky.
be like, man, you stink.
Nah, he gonna hit her one day with the your mama stinky.
I can't wait, man.
And she's gonna get mad.
Yeah.
Cause don't talk about her
Don't
mama.
talk about her mama.
Even if it is your mama.
I talk about everybody, mama.
But she be getting mad at you.
I talk about my mama sometimes.
But she be getting mad at you.
uh
Oh my goodness. Lily's downstairs talking to my mom on video chat, and she's like this.
Too funny, man. That's too funny. I'm trying not to talk about Christmas too much, but I just really like it.
It's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It's the holidays upon us.
They
Oh, I
do,
should have used our Christmas mugs.
yeah, next time. Okay, big dog. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. That's what he basically just said. Excuse me, excuse me. What else we got, man? Bronny James clear. Oh, Bronny James. You remember he had? I think it was cardiac arrest. Something with
That's
his
what this is.
yeah, with his heart, and he's cleared
No.
to play.
Mm-mm.
I think he was waiting on USC to actually make it where he could play, and he got cleared to play. Why don't you pick him up, man?
I
Like,
don't want to.
oh, okay. Well, never mind. Uh, I think LeBron James said the best thing he could say as being a dad is that his debut, he's not going to work. If they have a game, he's not going to play in that game because it's his son's debut of college basketball. He's going to be there to support him. Now, he might not come to the second game, but he's going to come to the first. And I can respect that, man. I thought that was big.
Go take it to Lily.
I'm glad that his son is back healthy and able to get back on the court. And I think that's one of those things that you look at King. I think that's one of those things. Hey man,
This is so dramatic for no reason.
I think it's one of those things that you look at when it comes to kids of those the greats, right?
Mhm.
And you don't really look at them as being individuals, but you look at them as being the great's son or daughter.
Mhm.
And this is his opportunity, Bronny James' opportunity to make a name for himself, and I think he's working out of the shadow of being his, LeBron James. She said, "Good job, Quad." The frustration when it comes to me and doing something, and he does what he does. But I can't wait till the roles get an opportunity to flip.
I can't wait to go to their house and throw fries on the floor.
Man, I'm gonna throw fries. I'm gonna be doing. That's probably why your mama do what she do
What you mean?
when she come in and put the forks in the wrong place and the pots in a place that like no other pots be.
My mama just be like under the cabinet. I unloaded your dishwasher.
She loads it too. That's why
Hmm.
it's like you can't really say anything, but it's my OCD messes me up. It's like, man, that don't go right there. She put the plate in there with the glasses. She like, this where I thought it should go. But anyway,
That
not
means she don't like the way I kitchen set up.
I would she basically said I wouldn't set mine up that way. Uh
And I want to redo ours, but I
go
just
ahead.
don't know what to do
Go
yet.
ahead. Uh but no, like with Bronny James being cleared to play, I think it's his opportunity, it's his time to really shine and really see, okay, what is this guy gonna do? You know?
He
Um
taking selfies.
yeah, I
You
see
hear
it.
him saying
Yeah, yeah,
cheese.
I hear. Uh but also on the flip side, it's I don't know if you remember that kid Mikey Williams. What she say?
She said she throwing y'all some hints.
Right, subtly. Uh
She be like, "Hey, I don't like this.
yeah,
I'm gonna move this."
your mom is like me. She has to say what's on her chest, but
Uh
then after that, she gonna be like,
huh.
"That's all I got to say." Uh, Mikey Williams, you remember him? Kid out of California who got, I think he got some gun charges,
Oh yeah,
and
he's
but
supposed
he
to go
was
to
supposed to
Memphis
go to Memphis. He pled guilty.
to play with Anthony.
Yeah, he pled guilty this week for felony charges, but I don't know the outcome of what's going to happen with that. But I read somewhere briefly, like I just seen a title of an article that was like both of these kids get to have another opportunity or another shot at it.
You said his name is Mikey.
Mikey Williams or something like that. I thought I pulled up an article
You
about
might
it.
have.
Um, but yeah, so those two, like he was highly ranked coming out of high school. Then this happened, and the opportunity kind of is a miss. But with Bronny James, I don't know how ranked Bronny was, but it's a miss with him. But now he gets to play. So
Oh, the charge is getting reduced to a misdemeanor upon sentencing if
oh
he
okay,
completes and adheres to a host of conditions.
okay, okay.
One of them is completing anger management and gun safety courses, 80 hours of community service, and he has to do all these before his sentencing date.
When is his sentencing date?
I don't know, but let me tell you,
Man,
it ain't that difficult to complete 80 hours of community service. You ain't got
honest,
nothing else to do.
right? That's 40 hours a week for 2 weeks, or if you want to break it down, so go for that's 20 hours a week for 4 weeks.
His trial is December 14th.
That's 80 hours a week for 2 weeks that I started last week.
Hmm.
I've already
I
been
can do
doing.
overtime. Like,
I've already been doing this community service.
let me tell you,
What else y'all need me to
I'm
do?
finna get out here on Saturday and Sunday. What do
Right.
you who you want me to
When
talk to?
when is anger management? Can I go every day? I just need to,
How long is anger management
man,
classes?
misdemeanor. That so misdemeanor means you can go to like play basketball.
Hmm. Misdemeanor means it's not on your record,
Oh,
for
okay.
lack of better
Was he
words. Like,
underage or something like that? He was 18.
I think he was 18. He's 19 now.
Okay, so he probably was 18 when it happened. That makes me so nervous about this boy. He goes the way that has all the chords. That's the first thing. It's like all the
This peek
chords.
around the corner he just did.
Yeah, it's like all the chords, but the power chords are over there.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, bro, like go this way where the power chords aren't.
Ari. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I wonder, is he gonna go to play in Memphis still, or is that's
I'm
probably
gonna
been rescinded?
I'm gonna tell you now that if you want to live a gun lifestyle, Memphis is not the place for you to go and be reformed.
No,
Ex Ja.
no, it's not. I think he's coming back soon or
Mm.
something like that, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, I don't really have much else to talk about.
You only
Oh,
got 2 minutes.
Georgia played um Georgia plays Alabama tonight. I don't really care who wins. I just pray for a great game.
You're not gonna get to see the game.
I'm no, they gonna play it at the thing.
No,
That was one of the things.
that you requested.
No, not me. It's like if Tennessee was playing, I would be like, "Hey, can y'all put the game on?" But we live in Georgia, and Georgia's playing, so everybody wants to see the Georgia game. It's a lot of alumni that work
Of
with
course,
me, so there's that. Um, Thank you, sir.
it's not water. It's not water.
I'm trying to think what else before we get on out of here.
Mm,
Is there anything? Well,
mm-mm.
we're gonna call it early today.
You said early, like it's not like 50 seconds.
Okay, Quad. I love you too, man.
An update. Lily said he was stinky, but he is not. So I don't know where that came from. Maybe he had gas. Maybe she had gas and she was projecting.
Maybe he had gas because my boy, you stinking one week. Anyway, so we gonna go ahead and bow out of this thing. We haven't put our Married at First Sight review out
Because
because
we
we haven't
haven't
watched
watched the show yet.
it.
It'll
uh,
be the last two episodes
yeah,
together whenever we do.
whenever we do it, I think we're in talks with Jack and Glenn and Talisa about doing the super panel. So be
Oh
on the
yeah,
lookout for
and I
that.
haven't logged in to respond. Sorry, y'all.
You guys have a wonderful weekend. I was gonna say a wonderful Christmas, but have a wonderful weekend. Uh, go watch a new Christmas movie.
Yeah, tell us
Rated,
about it next week.
yeah. We're gonna check our Christmas movie. The new one for this week is gonna be the Eddie Murphy Candy Cane Lane,
Yeah,
and we'll talk about that one next week.
I don't know when. Oh, I might not get to watch it with y'all.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. What else? What else? What else? I finished their bathroom. It's beautiful. I need to do a couple more things. So I'm not 100% finished with their bathroom, but the floor is done, the vanity is done, the walls are painted. So that video, I'm gonna work on editing that video this week. So that'll be out soon. I can't find my fence film, so I probably just gonna put out what I got and film some more so y'all can see the whole fence. And anyway, we love you guys. Oh, we got these shirts off the site.
I didn't know you were wearing yours when I put this one on. It was just the first
I
shirt
thought
I
it
saw
was a
this
thing
morning.
that we like. You saw me do it, and then you was like, "I'm gonna put this on." But anyway, these are off the sites. Don't buy this one because you can't see what.
Tell me, I'll take that one
Yeah,
down.
I'm gonna take this one off because I'm like looking at it. I was like, man, you can't even see what's on here. But anyway, this one looks great. The white one looks great. The black one looks great. And all the other colors. It's just this color doesn't go with everything else. But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for the conversation. And we are out.
Oh, thank you, cousin
Peace.
Deshauna.
What happened?
She said she ordered her shirt in gray.
Yay.
Bye,
We are
y'all.
out. Peace.